Hello everyone, welcome back to today's weather video. So we are going to talk about the heat that is on. Finally, even though summer hasn't officially started, that's not until a month from now actually. However, we are feeling the heat here in the east, mainly in the mid-Atlantic, interior northeast, and the southeast, and this is actually going to continue through this weekend, and then we're going to have a bit of a cool down and then another bigger heat wave basically coming toward the end of next week. So let's break it down for you. Basically, we have a high pressure system here in the East Coast, and it's building. Now, this usually doesn't happen until the dog days of summer, like July and August, basically the heat of the whole entire summer and everything. Most of these high pressure systems that do form in the spring and early summer tend to not build as big, and they tend to kind of just scoot along fairly quick, so it doesn't give the whole entire area a lot of days to actually build up the heat and everything. However, this high pressure system is kind of just socked in right now. There's a low pressure system that's actually producing snow in Montana, Idaho, and the Cascades, believe it or not. Some places over a foot of snow. Yeah, and it's the end of May. And then we have a low pressure system off of the Atlantic Canadian coastline as well. So the high pressure system is just in the middle of the East Coast. And it's producing, I mean, it's getting a lot of temperatures up into the 80s and even low 90s. Now, here in DC, cracking around 90 degrees or so throughout the next couple of days. I do think Sunday is going to be the warmest day in the nation's capital. We are forecasting a high of at least 94, maybe 95 degrees, which is actually pretty close to record territory as well. Right along the eastern seaboard, it is going to stay a little cool just because we have an onshore breeze over the next couple days, but even places from Boston down to New York and the New Jersey coastline and everything, you will be getting into that more summer heat. And then going down into parts of the southeast, oof, it is going to get hot. And I mean hot, hot. We're forecasting at the end of this weekend, on Saturday, Sunday especially, temperatures in the upper 90s to low 100s. Like Charlotte, Raleigh, Columbia, South Carolina, expect to see upper 90s by the end of this weekend. Even into parts of Atlanta, Georgia, going into Florida and Alabama. Even Augusta, Georgia is expected to reach a temperature of 100 degrees on Sunday. If that were to happen, it'll be the first time that Augusta has seen 100 degrees in the month of May. So basically, that's the whole setup over the next couple days. So yes, you're going to be feeling the heat in the 80s and low 90s from, the northeast down to the southeast. Now, on Monday of next week, that's going to slide off the eastern seaboard. We're going to have a little rush of cold air, not cold air, cooler air on Monday, with temperatures being knocked back down into basically the 70s. And then mid to late next week, we're going to have even a more stronger ridge of high pressure build, like a classic summer ridge here building, and it's going to make the temperature soar way back up into the 90s, and we are expected to see record-breaking temperatures. DC, believe it or not, we're expecting the upper 90s next Wednesday or Thursday, I believe. I think it's supposed to be like 96, 97 degrees. Our average temperature here in DC is 77, 78 degrees. So 20 degrees almost above average. That's definitely record territory. So especially here in the East Coast, if you live here, remember the heat is coming. It's pretty much summertime, and use, obviously, all the precautions. Drink water. Got to get back in the swing of that and everything. And use sunscreen when you go outside, even if it's not very, very sunny. You can still get a sunburn basically in partly cloudy and even kind of on cloudy days with the light reflecting off a lot of bright surfaces. So make sure you're staying hydrated here, and, just get ready for summer, because it is knocking on our doors and everything. Besides that, again, rest of the country, honestly, a cold area of weather that has been sweeping through the Pacific Northwest and Northern Rockies, producing, again, snow in form of almost a foot or so over the past couple days. And oh my God, if you live here in the Gulf State coasts of Texas, Louisiana, oh, you've been battered with record-setting rainfall. So we have some extremes actually to close out the month of May. Record-setting heat, record rainfall, and record-setting snowfall, basically to just, say goodbye May, let's go June. So that's today's weather video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll be back again with my hurricane outlook. I normally do this at the beginning of May or late April. This year's just been kind of delayed and everything. Hurricane season does start in just a week and a half on June 1st. And the predictions are obviously have been in. I'm just going to give my forecast on what we could expect during this upcoming hurricane season. Stay cool and keep your eye to the sky, everyone. Take care.